I don't just talk. If you gotta talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. I checked this morning my Amazon dashboard and I'm at $1,000 in commissions in the last 28 days, bro. I made like 330 last month and it's already now at 1,000. So it like basically increased by 3 times in a matter of 1 month. I'm starting to feel Gucci. I'm starting to feel better. 250 views, $100. So your RPM is $400.
Yeah, this shows that everything can work, basically, if you attract the right traffic, the right audience.
Out of 4 comments we got on our last podcast, 3 of you were middle-aged women. So what this tells me is that Ron and I attract, or I guess middle-aged women like us. So if you do, well, we like you too. Thank you so much for tuning in.
But we don't know if they're real. If you're real, leave a comment, but could also be bots.
Bro,
I don't hope so.
Bro, you haven't checked
Everything
out
is
their
fine.
YouTube channel. There's a lovely lady. She makes cakes, bro. Good morning, Ron.
Good morning to you. So tell me, George, what did you do yesterday night? How was your hangover?
Well, first and foremost, I'm in Barcelona. As you can see, we are on a boat. We rented this yacht. You can't really see there's some palm trees there, but let me actually try to show some water maybe.
Nice.
We're in the harbor.
And you went to the barber.
No, well, I went to the barber, yes.
Fresh for Barcelona. So how was it yesterday? What did you do?
Oh, good, man. So Alexa and I, we came here. We saw our friend Warner from the Netherlands, who also does YouTube automation. We also saw my friend, Russian friend Yunus. Yeah, we had some good food, got some drinks, but now we're here. Today's going to be a fun day. We're planning on doing jet ski because they're right there. And we're also planning to doing water banana. Get some good food, maybe go out, because it's right there. You can see the jet ski.
Yeah. That's fun.
It's right there.
And how is the boat you're sleeping on?
It's pretty all right. We have 2 bedrooms, 2 showers, so that's pretty good. And at night, it's not hot because you get the coolness from the water from the bottom, and also the sun goes down, and so the water, like there's breeze. The windows are open in your cayute. I don't know what's the.
I have no.
Like where you sleep on the boats.
Oh yeah, Dutch word is kajuit, so it's probably
yeah, exactly. Hessel and I talked about it. It's a similar word.
Yeah, that's good. So you're staying for the weekend, right?
Yeah, staying for the weekend, flying on Monday. It's
Good
so
stuff.
nice, bro. It's so nice. There's like sun shining. You're in the harbor. It's this is life.
How does how does it affect your mood? Like when you're in a more sunny area? Because I'm curious. Like for me, it's a big difference.
Yeah, for me it's a big difference as well. For me, it's like I stress a lot less about like the small things. I don't worry so much about like the kind of the day-to-day nuances and stuff like that. It's more about like this bigger picture, thinking. I was reading this book I have with me is called Models of Life by Herbert Simon. He is a Nobel laureate Nobelske Premie. He's like a Nobel Prize winner guy. So I've been highlighting many interesting things, and perhaps later in this episode I can also read out some of the things for you and maybe for the people who are watching and listening as well. But how are you?
Yeah, same. Like I'm not traveling, so
Okay.
not much going on this week. I'm trying to improve my own recording skills a little bit on the camera. So because I think it's a pretty good skill set to have. YouTube is going fine. Some affiliate earnings came in this month as well. I'm getting some outreach company deals as well, and they all want like a partnership in terms of commission. And still, we're some able to convert to just a flat fee for a video. So that's been working well. I hired a new freelancer because I basically want to lower my costs to a maximum of 1.5K a month to harvest some little bit more money myself. So I'm paying him $1 per minute, and I found him
For what?
for
cheaper
tutorials.
freelance. You got it. Yeah,
yes. $1 per minute, so that's pretty cheap. Like because I'm mostly doing shorter videos, and I found him like right away. Like he was a pretty solid. He had experience with tutorials, and I found him with one job post template. But I must say, it's a very good job post template, but yeah, it's unfortunate only for the members inside our community.
Oh, fuck you, Ron. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
Guys, fuck this guy. I'm giving away everything for
No,
free.
no,
Where
no,
is
no,
he?
no, no. Maybe.
You're
No,
gonna
but
get
for
the job. Oh, you're gonna get the job template from me. Just reach out to me. I'm the good guy. I'm the nice guy. He's
yeah,
the
yeah,
bad
yeah.
one.
Oh, you're the good guy. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm the good guy.
But like because that's like the biggest thing people experience, you know, like the biggest delay is having proper freelancers because they make the videos. So yeah, if you can attract those for a good price, that's the way to go. But overall, it's steady. Yeah. What else do I do with my life? I yeah, I don't know. I go to the gym. I make some videos. I talk in the communities, and
Seems like
yeah,
someone is quite deep in the asshole.
yeah,
Well, you guys, we have an exciting update again from our dear student and friend Julio Aratanja from Brazil. He's been working with us for now 7 months. You can see that this is another one of his 28-day cycles. So YouTube goes in 28-day cycles. And he's saying that the numbers continue growing every month, this time reaching over $100 for the first time, which is fucking awesome. He didn't say that, but he just said it's just awesome. I also got my first brand deal with the production of one video for $200 about to be delivered at the end of this week. So overall, it's a great feeling to reach these milestones. It really makes me more confident to keep pushing and improving every day to get to the next level. As you can see right here, he had a high day of $10 on 17th of May, over 160 bucks on this
yeah.
channel,
Okay, can you click that picture once?
and
Yeah,
this is
because this is the increase. Because if you go
yeah,
one back, you can see the amount of an increase. Because like Julio is in our program for around 6 months, maybe. Because in the beginning he was like, of course, learning because he never made a single dollar online before. He was learning how to get a channel, how to get freelancers. But like the biggest struggle was uploading enough videos. And like 1 month ago, he was able to finally, of like 1.5 months ago, finally able to pick up the volume. So as you can see right
yeah,
here, his revenue doubled like 80% compared to the previous 28 days. So he
yeah,
will basically now knows the tricks. He has a good team, and he's now
yeah.
able to scale pretty quickly. So I'm pretty certain, like in a couple of months, he will be at 500, and like it will continue to grow. So that's really cool to see.
Exactly. So shout out Julio. We're super proud of you. Also, I wanted to share with you because listen, I have a thing. We were looking at the comments last episode we did. We got a lot of comments from you
Yeah,
guys. By the way, thank you so much. We really appreciate it, right? Because we asked for feedback, right? And we got a lot of great, like, positive feedback from you guys. And funny thing is, out of 4 comments we got on our last podcast or last episode on YouTube, 3 of you were middle-aged women. So what this tells me is that Ron and I attract, or I guess middle-aged women like us. So if you do, well, we like you too. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, first and foremost. But with that in mind, I just wanted to share our latest member who actually joined our community. You can see right here, if I go to members, we have a very sweet, lovely lady. Oh, thank you.
I don't know which one.
Thank you. She actually introduced herself here. Let me, yeah. Hi, I'm Ranveig from Norway. Over the last couple of years, I have looked into different opportunities in the online space. I think faceless YouTube automation is the perfect thing for me because I like to hide in the background. My aim is to build a solid business where I can be of service to others and make money also when I sleep. I also look forward to meeting y'all this week on the coaching call. So, yeah. Funny thing is, Ranveig has 5 grandchildren. So
Yeah,
it's super awesome to see that, people like her are putting their trust into us, joining us to work together, and even like, it just shows that, having 5 grandchildren is not a barrier to not develop yourself and not try new things and, move and always progress. So I actually showed this to my parents and they were like, wow, what a sweet, lovely lady that, she's just taking action and doing and not stopping, but it just always improving and progressing. So that's super cool to see.
yeah, you can notice it as well during the coaching calls. She was very eager to learn. So that's awesome. But I think it's also a pretty solid business for her. Like she wants to like be more on the background and basically have a system going on for her that will make money. And she was not really new in the YouTube space, but she didn't earn money yet from YouTube, right? Like you talked a little bit longer to her.
So when we had a call, she told me that she made some like expensive browse videos for like 120 $150 per video, but she never even published them because she just wanted to kind of get her foot in the door and see how it's like to hire people, what's it like to produce, to work with people overseas, etc. But then when she really decided to kind of pursue this a bit more seriously and start publishing and really take the strategy and the route of more proven with like the searchable content, what we do, then she reached out to us. We had a lovely call, and after that she joined the community, and now we're going to start working together. And she already attended our first coaching call as well. I'm actually for some of you guys who are interested as well, I would like to show you actually the coaching call that we had.
Maybe we could upload one coaching call as an episode or as a on our channel for people to see how it
Yeah,
looks inside. Maybe that's an
yeah,
idea.
for sure. Maybe
Yeah.
you guys, if you're interested, maybe you can like uh maybe you can
Oh, it's still on
let
draft.
us know what you would like us to talk about during a coaching call, for example, and then we can like talk about a little bit, and then we can publish one of those coaching calls on the podcast as well. So you can see right here, this was our lovely, lovely, lovely coaching call with Ran. What? How do you pronounce it again? Ranvig.
Ranwijk, volgens mij. Ja, it's a difficult name, but
Ranvig.
it's a beautiful name. Like never heard of it
Yeah,
before.
it is. It is. It is. Yeah, and you can see right here that we had Janine, your neighbor, Ranvai, and Julio from Brazil, and it was a lovely call, about 15 minutes. So if you enjoy like these podcast episodes, and you think that it'd be nice to talk to Ron and to myself and to kind of spar, get ideas, inspiration, motivation, accountability. So that's primarily the reason why a lot of the people who work with us and join and reach out in the first place, because more than anything, it's about psychological safety. I wrote this down today when I was preparing for
It's
this
probably from the
episode.
book.
No, it's actually from my own thoughts. I read about it before as well, but people don't necessarily join because we have some, secret information, or because, whatever. People join because they like us, they like you, they like me, right? And they believe that working with us, they can learn something, they can learn some skills, or, they feel comfortable enough to investing and saying, okay, you know what, these guys are not yet at a crazy level where they're like, unrelatable. They're still like not that big. We can relate to them. They're young. They are hustling. They're grinding, and it'd be nice to surround ourselves with these kind of people. Like you and me. So I think that's one of our biggest strengths. And because you and I are so open, and we always have these conversations on these podcasts, I think that's really why people kind of get attached to us in a way, and want to join, part of what we're building. And what we're building is really like a family, a community where we grow and help each other. And, whether it's content creation, affiliate marketing, small businesses, etc., etc.
Could
So
I
yeah,
agree, but it's also about the money. Like in the end, people want to make money on YouTube, and that's why they join. And we have implemented or we have learned a strategy that works for like pretty much everyone if done correctly for following our framework.
yes,
But of course, like
of
having
course.
a community, helping each other, coaching each other helps a lot. But in the end, for me at least, it's to also bring the members towards the goal, which is make money on YouTube, uh, almost passively, basically. So, but it's
Bro,
exciting to see. Yeah.
that's what we're about. We're about making money on the internet. Look at me. Where am I sitting, bro?
I'm on the
I'm on a
boat.
boat.
Yeah, you can make the guru videos now.
And I'm working, bro. What you and I, we're working right now.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah,
And it
it's
doesn't feel like work.
no, that's the best. And I think I like you hope like more people are able to do that, like because you only have like one life here. Like I already talked about this in the last episode. By the way, we cursed too much in the last episode, so it got flagged by
Yeah.
YouTube. So I won't do that
Yeah.
anymore. Sorry, guys. But we got more
Fuck,
comments
fuck
maybe
this
of it.
shit. We're not gonna be
No,
doing this
don't do
anymore.
it.
Another important update I have for you guys as well. I've been talking about this whole Amazon thing for like so many months now. I think since like I was in Monaco this winter, and I've been just like talk. But I don't just talk. If you got to talk the talk, you got to walk the walk. And I've been walking the walk, and I've been making the videos, and I've been joining the Amazon influencer program, right? So I checked this morning my Amazon dashboard, and I'm at $1,000 in commissions in the last 28 days, bro.
That's crazy. It increased by a lot.
$1,000 in the last 28 days, and $96 is from on-site commission. So already from the Amazon influencer program, and I only have 250 views.
Damn. Do you know which products? Like you did some books, like the boots. Like which one gave the most
Everything, bro.
commissions?
Everything is selling. Inversion boots, chainsaws, books,
Chainsaw.
sound bars, monitors, bro. Like $1,000 already in the last 28 days. It's just really like
But that's
it's cool.
it compounded a lot of it compounded a lot because I think 3 weeks ago you had like 60 or something, right?
No, yeah. Well,
On the
it
on
was like
site.
last I made like 330 last month, and it's already now at 1,000. So it like basically increased by 3 times in a matter of 1 month.
That's good. That's the compounding. So it also happens on Amazon, not just on YouTube.
Yeah, unfortunately, I won't be able to show my Amazon influencer dashboard because it's against the terms of service. So you know,
Publicly, but you can show it in community.
well, yeah, but the thing is like you're not basically allowed to share. So I don't want to get like on bad terms with Amazon and kind of share publicly my dashboard. But just take my word on it. It's like at $1,000. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah, but that's great. So will you make more
Yeah.
videos about Amazon? What's the plan?
Yeah, so the goal is to really scale the Amazon thing, and when I now come back from Verona as well, like I'm here now, I'm going to Verona after this. When I come back, I will be doing more like real product review videos, like actually having the product in hand and actually reviewing it. Because, dude, like the RPM that you make, like the money you make on Amazon for, and if you're in the Amazon influencer program is just insane. Like 250 views, $100. So your RPM is $400.
Hey, quick pause on the podcast. If you're ready to take action and learn how to make money on YouTube, make sure to check out our private YouTube Business Academy community. The link is down in the description. All right, back to the episode.
Yeah. And have you considered already doing like more competitive products? Like with more search volumes?
Yeah, I will be. Yeah, I want to do more products. I'm still learning about how the Amazon influencer program works, like why some videos get, pushed more, like why some videos make more money and some don't. So as I'm going to be learning this, I'm also going to be sharing with you guys here in the podcast as well, my learnings. So hopefully if you're interested, you can do that as well.
Yeah, exactly. But that's like if you want to record like offline. Do you think you can do this faceless as well? Like you have done faceless, like Amazon review videos, but like listing the benefits like
Yeah.
on text on screen. Is that also allowed on Amazon, or do you really need to have the product in hand?
I think you can do faceless. Like I bought this like neck mount, so where you can put your phone here and you don't need to have your face. You can just record like your hands doing it, like reviewing or talking about the product. So probably yes, but for now I haven't moved into that direction yet. For now I'm doing everything myself.
Yeah, of course. But I'm curious, like if you're able to do it faceless as well, you can scale up pretty quickly, like by using freelancers.
Yeah, probably, but you will need to find like I will need to think about it. It probably requires like finding someone with a bunch of products and
Yeah,
paying
but
them
like
and getting them to
what
do
I
these
mean,
product
like you
reviews.
had Amazon videos before, review videos without having the actual product. You had images on screen.
Oh no! But you need to have the products in when you're showing on the
You need
video,
to show it physically.
of course.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like a review is a review.
You need to show the products.
Yeah, okay. That sucks. But that's great for you, the results.
Yeah, thank you. I actually have a quite an interesting news and update for you guys, so that I really wanted to share, and I want to get a little bit personal with you here. So recently, one of our listeners, Eric, has another Eric has reached out to me on Instagram saying that he's interested. He has a small brand, a small company, and that he's interested in signing up as a merchant for an affiliate network. So we talk a lot about share a sale, impact.com, CJ.com, partner stack, whatever it is, right? So though all those companies, what those are just basically affiliate networks. So that means that there are people like you who have like a small business, who would like to get other people to promote this business, and there are people like us who create content who want to partner with businesses like yours, right? And you get more sales, and it's based on performance marketing, and we get paid. But we only get paid, or people like us, like Ron and me, are only get paid based on performance. So once we deliver the clicks or the traffic to your site, and once someone converts or buys from you, right, then you are gonna decide like to pay out those people, right, the affiliates. So merchants and affiliates. Now, Eric reached out to me on Instagram saying, "Hey, I'm interested in becoming a merchant, but I'm not sure which platform to go with. Should I go with Share a Sale? Should I go with Awin? Right? Should I go with something else?" And then right before I left to Barcelona, I had a very lovely call with Malin. That's a lady from these companies, from Share a Sale and from Awin. And so I had a call with her, and we were discussing basically one of my videos that I have on my channel, which is called Share a Sale versus A1. And she was saying, hey, it's a great video, but it's a little bit outdated. We have changed a little bit of our features and our pricing. So if you could remake the video, that would be great. And I wanted to get into contact with them, because that's a big company, right? And I want to be on good terms. I want to have a person, like a contact in those companies. And she said, and we were talking, and I'm like, okay, well, she's in sales, and she basically, her job is to onboard people who have a small business who would like to become merchants. And then while I'm talking to her, it clicks for me in my head, and I'm like, yo, I have a perfect lead for you. And so then I said, I'm gonna talk to him and then I'll refer to you. I talked to Eric. I told him, yo, I can refer you to Malin. He says, cool. He gives me his email. Then I send an email to Malin right on the plane when I boarded my plane to Barcelona. And I put Eric into CC and I said, hey, thank you for the lovely call. Here is Eric. He's interested in becoming a merchant, right? I said that you will be able to take care of him. So, and she told me that I can get a kickback from that, meaning that if Eric now signs up as a merchant to, with Malin, right, I'm gonna get a nice commission, right? And I thought, what a lovely fucking idea. People who have small businesses, some kind of business, listen to our podcast, right? And then they can increase their sales by becoming merchants, and we can refer them. So this leads me to my call to action, my point that I want to say here. If you have a small business and you would like to increase your sales, there's going to be a link down in the description of this episode. Leave your contact details with us, and I will refer you personally to my contact at Share a Sale and at Awin, who will take great care of you, personalized support, and they'll be able to walk you through. One of the common questions people have is, oh, if I sign up as a merchant, right? Will I get billed automatically? So if a sale comes in, for them as a merchant, and they, will their account get billed automatically? And that's not the case, because they can approve every single transaction manually. So if a fraudulent activity comes in, or if there's some bad traffic coming in, they can decide whether they want to accept it or not. Or there's some refunds, let's say someone places an order with you and then a week goes by and then the order gets refunded.
With the merchant, isn't the merchant, what I was thinking is merchant is you basically sign up on those platforms and you can have people promote your products. So that's
Yes.
the merchant, right? Yeah.
Exactly. So if you would like to sign up as a merchant and get other people to promote your business and drive more sales in your business, click the link in the description of this video, leave your contact details, and I will personally put you in contact with a person like the best in the industry, like really like guys, top people, and they'll take great care of you, and you'll be able to increase sales in your business by becoming a merchant and by having other people promote services and products in your business. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like I think it kind of depends what kind of business you have, right? Or doesn't it matter? Like, you need to have an online business, I think, not physical.
Well, you need to be you need to be in business. You need to be selling something, right? For example, that Eric guy, I think he comes from like the guitar world, but also some woodworking world. So he says he's fully busy himself. I saw some people listening to our podcast. They, for example, were making cakes at home. And then they were selling them online, for example, as well. So whatever kind of business you have, just, whatever it is that you're doing, maybe you're self-employed, maybe you're, whatever. If you want to get more business, if you want to have more sales, like, there are people out there who will be able to promote your business in
For a
exchange for a
commission.
commission.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's performance based, right?
Yeah.
And we have contacts. I'm in contact with a person who
You're
will
now,
take
it's so funny.
who
You're
will
now
take
on a boat under the sun. I have contacts.
who
Like
will
the
take
business
great
going.
care of you. It's personal attention. They'll walk you through everything. You guys are going to jump on a call. They'll walk you through the whole sign up process. They will be able to like send out a newsletter so affiliates will be able to see that, your business is new to the platform. They'll be able to, it's basically, guys, like, it's called performance marketing. Look into this. And if you're interested, once again, click that link. Let's get into contact. We'll refer you. And this will be a great decision for your business for sure.
All right, great stuff. I hope it can help people then.
Yes, really. And it's such a great model. I fucking love it. Sorry for swearing again.
Oh,
Okay.
we get flagged.
First, I want to say that I was making videos about dog food. Best dog food for golden retriever, for Labradors, right?
I don't know. Could be.
I made a commission I made a first commission by selling dog food. I sent traffic to Sunday's dog food, and I made $3.33 by selling a package for $69. But it's recurring, so I think I'm going to be getting $3.33 every month as long as they're subscribed to Sunday's dog food.
That's funny. Yeah, this shows that everything can work basically if you attract the right traffic, the right audience.
I think if you search on YouTube best dog food for Labradors or best dog food for golden retrievers, I think my video is going to be first for either one of those two search terms.
Good stuff. Congrats.
Let's go. Thank you. We're like by middle-aged women. I already talked that. Untapped audience. I literally wrote that. I literally wrote that here. You can see these are my notes for the podcast.
Yeah.
I literally wrote untapped audience.
But we don't know if they're real. If you're real, leave a comment. But could also be bots.
Bro,
I
of
don't
course,
hope so.
bro. You haven't checked
Everything
out
is
their
fun.
YouTube channel. There's a lovely lady. She makes cakes, bro.
Oh, that's the one you're mentioning. Ah.
She teaches people on YouTube how to make cakes. Of course, bro. Everybody's
I hope
lovely.
they're real. You never know online.
I love our audience, bro. I love our audience.
And me too. Of course.
Last thing, how much are you making right now? I was calculating how much I'm making. Bro, I'm starting to feel Gucci. I'm starting to feel better.
Yeah, you're also earning more with your channel, I saw.
Bro, I'm making more. I'm making 2.5 with my main. I'm making over 600 with my second. I'm making over $2,000 on share sale. I'm making over $1,000 on impact. I'm making over 1,000 on Amazon. I'm making over, bro. I'm just, and also like just it's going pretty well.
So how
It's
much?
going
Like 6, 7, or 8?
around 7. 7 is not counting our small little coaching business that we have.
Yeah, of course.
With our coaching business, a little more. But like personal without the coaching business is around 7.
Yeah, I have the same. I'm in the same area, but it really depends on the affiliates. Like last month, I actually thought my affiliate was like broken. I have like Shopify, and I had I had more actions, like double the actions than the previous month. And previous month I had I think 900 euros. I had double the actions, 0 commissions. So I was like mailing them like, why no commissions? But now it's back again. So it depends heavily on the affiliates. But I'm around between 7 to 8, 8.5. It depends a little bit on the brand deals. But like I'm slowly growing everything. And at the end of the year, if I'm at between 10 to 12K, then I'm pretty happy.
But also keep in mind, I don't have any expenses, bro. Yeah. Like this is 7 like passive like cash. Like if I don't work for the next month,
VAT. Not VAT, but you have income tax. That's what you have.
I have tax. Yes,
How high is it in Finland? It's the highest, right?
Oh, bro, I don't know.
You actually make like 3K,
bro. No, bro, stop it, bro. Don't have. come on, bro.
Yeah.
I will pay my
Sorry to
taxes,
break
of
it to
course,
you.
bro.
Sorry to break it to you. But
Of
it's
course
still
I'll
a
pay, bro.
nice amount of money.
But anyway, I don't have production expenses, which is really good, and so all of the digital assets that I have, they're just printing money passively. So that's pretty
Yeah, and you
juicy.
can stop working for a while. Like you don't need to make videos.
But I don't stop, bro. This is the biggest mistake you can do. If you stop now, you're gonna regret it for the rest
No,
of your
not
life.
stopping, but I mean like take a break. Like if you're done with recording for a month,
Of
that's what I
course,
mean.
that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now, bro. I'm on a break.
Good
The palm
shit.
trees.
Yeah, it's good.
Should I close it off by reading a couple of things from the book?
Go ahead. Teach us your learnings.
I will teach you a couple of things from this book, or actually, I'll just read it out to you. A couple of things that I've read that really stood out to me that I have highlighted. So the first thing that was really like revolutionary is when he wrote that. Well, this basically, I highly recommend. Right, he's an intellectual, right, and he was saying that intellect shines through the eyes. So when you hire people, he was talking about one of his friends, and when that person was hiring people, he asked him, "Well, how do you hire people? How do you find them?" He's like, "I look at the eyes," and he learns that intellect shines through the eyes. Like if you really look into the person's eyes, you can see if they're
How?
if they're intellectual or not. You can see it.
How?
You can see it.
I have no idea how. How can you see it if you look at someone's eyes?
Yeah, you can see if they're
I
like
can
high in
see if
intellect.
someone is smart if I look at their eyes, if I'm honest. But that could be me.
Bro, of
Maybe.
course you can. Eyes is the teleports to your soul.
Yeah, but okay. But like practically, if you look in real life, if you talk that someone that's smart, you don't like immediately see if they're smart by looking at their eyes. You can maybe see if they're passionate, like honest, talking about stuff, like if they know something about a specific subject. But that's maybe
Yeah.
me. Yeah, that's my Dutch directness.
I learned that there is no use in lecturing to a class unless the class is listening. And they will only listen if you're saying something that they think that they can understand and seem relevant. They will listen better if you talk loudly. If you pace up and down, you can tell from their moving heads whether they're following you, like a crowd at a tennis match. You can also get feedback by keeping your eyes on the prettiest girl in the class to see whether she's attentive. Teaching is not entertainment, but it is unlikely to be successful unless it is entertaining. So that's one
I'm not
thing.
sure agree by learning more if you speak louder.
Well, it's just if you're lecturing, if you're giving a lecture, that's what he's writing
People can
here.
actually hear it. Then.
Yes.
Sorry, I remove all the romance from your sentences. I'll be quiet.
And then also enlightenment happens to the prepared mind. That also really stood out to me. And he's really talking about like he studied decision making, and he talked about how things don't accumulate, things don't happen, at big crossroads in life. They don't happen from making big decisions. Rather, the result of our life happens from making small decisions consistently every single day. Kind of like what Atomic Habits talks about as well. It's not whether what university you're gonna go to, or where you're gonna live, or like it's more about the day to day. Like okay,
I don't agree. Like Naval Ravikant is also saying, like if you move to a completely different country or city, it has a massive impact because your environment decides basically a lot of stuff, like how you will operate. So if you make one big decision by moving, that's a pretty big one. Your girlfriend, for example, is also a very that's more like a small, because you date off multiple times. But yeah, for some I agree. Like a lot of small decisions, small steps will bring you to something big. But there are also like big decisions, like moving to a different country.
Okay, I actually found it. I would like to read it out to you. Okay, so he talks about even small differences in fitness can lead to enormous differences in reproductive success over only a few generations. Replace competition between two populations by choice between two alternatives, and replace fitness by any measure associated with the outcomes of the choices. Then, if one is confronted repeatedly with choices of some kind, slight differences in the probability of selecting one alternative or another can soon produce substantial differences in outcome. Rather, The winning player secures a cumulative advantage by exploiting successive small weaknesses that are observed in the opponent's choices of moves. That's if we're talking about chess, right? So he's talking here about that to win or lose of a chess game may be decided in the same incremental way, especially when good players are nearly equal in skill. The game is seldom lost by a single bad move. Rather, the winning player secures a cumulative advantage by exploiting successive small weaknesses that are observed in the opponent's choices of moves. Does that make sense?
Of course.
We make hundreds of choices among the alternative paths that lie before us, and as the result of those choices, find ourselves pursuing particular, perhaps highly specialized careers, married to particular spouses, and living in particular towns.
Yeah, I believe you.
Models of Life by Herbert Simon. It's a $60 book. Highly, highly recommended. I'm reading it now. He's a fantastic, bright thinker. And if you would like to just, guys, please get it. My affiliate link is down in the description. I'm just kidding.
Watch out, guys. All right. Thanks for sharing.
Yes, thank you so much.
Enjoy Barcelona.
I hope you're gonna have a lovely weekend, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. And we will see you in the next week's episode.
Yes. Bye, people. Or middle-aged
Bye-bye, ciao.
women. Bye-bye.
We love you.